Assalamu alaikum, it's me Fazan and you are watching Study in Academy channel. Today our topic is about elasticity, stress, strain and Young's modulus. So students, what's mean by elasticity? Before studying about elasticity, we have to know some terms like deformation force. So students, what's mean by deformation force? There are particular substance which undergoes some changes in their size or shape, which occurs some changes, which undergoes some changes in their size or shapes. These changes occur on that substance is known as deformation. So when we apply force on a certain substance, then by the removal of force, then these substance regains to its original position. When we apply force on a substance, then these substance, by the removal of that external force which applied by us, by the removal of that force, these substance come back again to its original position. So that type of substance is known as, that types of bodies is known as elastic bodies. So when and the property of changing of size and shape is known as elasticity. So elasticity is certain thing. There are a definition for elasticity: the property of a solid that restore the property of solid that restore them to their original shape when external force ceases to act. When external force ceases to act on a dead body, so these substances are restored their original position by the removal of force. So that type of property, that property is known as elasticity of that, for that substance. So and as we know that that type of substance is known as, that type of bodies is known as elastic bodies. So when we apply an external force on that bodies, then this type of force, that one external force is known as stress. So we can say that stress is the force applied per unit area. Stress is the force which applied per unit area, and the formula which is used for stress is small sigma is representing stress, and stress will be equal to force upon area. The force applied on unit area, it means that when we apply the force on unit area, let's see that it's a square, and the area of this square is 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter is width, 1 centimeter is length, then the area will be 1 into 1, which means that 1 centimeter square. Let's see that when we applied 1 Newton force on 1 centimeter square, then it will be equal to stress. And the unit used for stress is Newton upon meter square. Newton upon meter square is the unit of stress, while the definition which is used for stress is known as, it is force acting per unit area. And let's consider that we have a body, we have a rigid body, we have an elastic body. So when we apply force on that body like this, that I am applying force on this marker, then this force which is applied by me, this force is known as elasticity. This force is known as elasticity because this force is applied on that body, in this body, on this marker, and by the application of this force, the marker will be elastically bent. The deformation will be occur in this marker, and by the application of force. And when we remove this force and this marker will be against to its original position. So when we say that when we apply a force on a body, so that force is known as stress, and due to removal of force, the body come back to its original position. The body come back to its original position. That force which is applicable for against to its original position to come back to its original position, that force is known as strain. So we will describe the strain like this: the change in the shape of an object ceases object caused due to stress. When we applied stress on certain body, what changes occur on that body? So that type of changes is known as strength, and strength will be directly proportional to stress. We can say, and the formula which is used for strength is longitudinal strength is delta L upon L. It means that change in length divided by original length, and we can also say that I will remove this. Stress is directly proportional to strength. Stress is directly proportional to strength. It means that when we increase stress on a certain body, that strength will be also increases, and when we decrease stress, then strength will be also decreased. So the formula, the constant which is used in this equation is y, and y is known as Young's modulus. So we can say that stress is equal to y into strength, and when we shifted this strength in the left hand side, then stress upon strength is equal to y. It means that Young's modulus is the ratio between stress and strength. So the formula for stress is force upon area, and the formula used for strength is delta L upon L. And when we reciprocal these both terms, then we get F upon A multiply L upon delta L. So the denominator will be shifted to upward, and it will be reciprocal. It means that L will becomes in a numerator and delta L will be shifted into denominator, and our equation will be y is equal to Fl upon A delta L. I hope that you will be understood about elasticity. So what's this elasticity? What's the stress? The applicable force, the external force which applied unit area is known as stress, and by the application of stress, the removal by the application of stress, the force which increase the certain property which increase on that body is known as strength, or the constant which is used for strength and strength is known as y, and the formula for y is F into L divided by A into delta L. There is F is the force, L is the original length of that body, A is the area of the substance, and delta L is change in length. Thanks for watching this video. Assalamu alaikum.